know we hustling. Know we gon' get us something when we do things, yeah. Know we ain't stopping. As long as we stay clocked in, we can't lose, man.
Second year is giving me confidence in what I want to coach, and I'm ready for that.
I was gonna ask you, gonna help her out?
Yeah, man.
That's definitely.
Yeah, that's how it was this year as an intern, kind of getting into the swing of things. It's different side of the game being on the sidelines versus when you're playing. When you're playing, you don't really think of what you're doing. You're just trying to win and put the ball in the basket and prevent the other player from doing the same thing.
Right.
So when you're on the sidelines coaching, you see it all. So it kind of opens your mind up. So when I do play, with my fellas like Omar and the rest of my guys, it makes the game easier.
Of that.
Yeah, so it makes the game easier. So
you said it's her first year?
Yeah, going in a second, I was a student there 2017 to 2019, played for the great legend himself, Joe Auer, and, I'm thankful to have that experience, thankful to play under that coaching staff to prepare me for the real world, for college ball and politics, so it's definitely a blessing, and one of the things I definitely won't take for granted,
Yeah, that's cool.
It's humbling, and it definitely humbled me. For sure helped me to play defense because I ain't played defense in my life. Omar doesn't know this. I used to just be strictly a shooter. Like that's all I did was shoot. I didn't have bounce. My first windmill didn't come till freshman year. Like I had no bounce. I played no defense. I was mainly like a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. And it wasn't until I moved up here to Kansas where I really started to expand my game. But I started to get stronger, hit the weight room a lot bigger. But over time, my jump shot, I wasn't paying attention too much. I wasn't shooting because I was just so athletic up here compared to everybody else, so I didn't really pay attention to that until I got to my senior year.
Hold on, what you just say?
What you just? Well, I said a lot. What you mean?
You came up here, you was just what?
So man, I moved here from Austin originally. I was born and raised in Austin. From 2001 to 2017, I lived in Austin, Texas. I have a cousin here named Chris Tyler. He's the GOAT, man. I hope he hears that. He's the GOAT. Man, but seriously, man, good people.
I played against Chris Tyler all my life, man. That's my dog.
That's my cousin. We're related.
Shout
that's
out,
my
bro.
family.
Ask him about me.
He's a competitor, and it runs in our family. We're all competitive people. We want to not only be passionate in what we do, but we want to finish it. We want to be the best at what we do. So he moved us up here, gave me a great opportunity to play against the best, and then I ended up moving to Las Vegas my senior year of 2019. Didn't know COVID was going to happen at the time, so I'm 2020 graduate. Played against, dudes that are franchise players in the leagues now. Jonathan Kuminga, Kay Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Jalen Green, who else? Jalen Suggs, what else? Yeah, many other guys, but just that competition, playing against Division I competition every night, senior night, made me into the defender, made me into the player I am today. And it's just one of those things that carries a life, carries to the Wizards, and I'm thankful to bring that apart.
Okay, let's move this closer to you.
Appreciate it, yeah.
So is basketball your favorite sport?
No. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, I used to hate it for the right reasons. Just, the coaches, the training, the basketball. No, I love it. Obviously, it runs in my DNA, but really, I really want to make it my favorite. If I really want to name my favorite sport, really, it's really track and field. Just living in Texas, I was more of a sprinter.
What'd you run?
100, 200, 4x1 was my favorite.
What's your numbers?
Oh man,
that's when we get to talk.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a while. It's been a while since like sophomore year I ain't ran track. But last time I actually checked though, my 200 actually was like 22.8. That was my fastest, but like before I had 8 surgeries. Now it's probably like a 24 flat. But
that's still good.
Like I said, that's when I was still going all out. And then, but 200 that was my race. 100 was basically another one. I'll say I was around. My fastest was around 12.3. That was really my fastest, like I said. But Texas, man, that's like a last place time right there. And then my favorite event was a high jump. Jump so high and the long jump, stuff like that. So really just when I really moved up here to Kansas, when my family moved up here to Kansas, we just took basketball serious and ran with it. Cross country I did as well just to get me in shape. It's in the fall right before season, so it just I still love to run to this day, and that's one of my favorite hobbies is hiking. So it's
man, I gotta be a better runner.
Oh man, no, trust me, I still suck. I'm out of shape still.
Okay. I never just saw the joy in getting up and running.
I feel you. No, and it's more of like it has to be more of a detox for me because it's like sweating that toxins out, sweating that unwanted, things, or just getting that pressure out. Because I don't know what it is. After I run a mile or two, it's like a whole world weighs off of me. It's like a whole world is off.
You get that runner's high. That's what it is.
You said it best, brother.
Running as well.
No.
Okay.
Just
Okay. I think basketball
that for
shape.
me.
it's a natural. Yeah.
Basketball shape is one of the best shapes you can be in.
That part. Yeah.
You know, I went to Friends, and after conditioning, I could play the whole game. You know, basketball we don't stop for very long.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I think once you get in basketball shape, you're in good shape. You know, it's different levels, but on a regular basis, basketball shape, you gotta have some lungs, you gotta have some wind for sure.
But it also, you have to have that edge and that will to be like, if you do get tired, you want to give up, you got to keep going. You know,
and that's the hardest part about everything.
Yes.
Really about life. When it get hard, you gotta keep going, and that's when you break through, and that's why they call it a breakthrough. So,
Real talk,
sure.
man.
And you say you're from Austin?
Born and raised, man. I ain't moved up here till 2017, so my middle of my freshman year, 2017, February. Different world, it's bigger, a lot faster, and I just definitely still have my friends down there as well. Pretty cool people, man. They're doing their thing, successful. Some in the league, some owning businesses, and I'm thankful I grew up with those types of people, man. But being up here also made my types of friends and brothers that I can say they're like brothers to me. Even though I grew up as an only child, but the friends I have and the people I have, man, are just as big as family to me as the family I have. So it's like I said, growing up in Texas, it was hot. It wasn't. It was every day. It was hot, even in the winter. Yeah. Even in the winter, like dead winter, it was like 60, 70 degrees. So it was definitely. But moving up here, it changed me, humbled me, and made me prepared me for the real world. And then when I went to go away for school, go away for college. Even when I had my ACL and surgery before I was going to sign on as D2, I still remember the memories and the work ethic that led me to get into where I am today. So it's just, I don't take that for granted,
That's cool.
So it's definitely, it's definitely hard. Definitely had a lot of setback adversity, but it's, I still thankful every day I wake up, man, that I'm smiling. I get to still continue to do challenges,
So, any kids?
No, and keep it that way. Hey, man, I want to travel the world first, man. I want to, but most importantly, find that person that really wants to, like, let's say, hey, let's go own some land together. Let's own a bit. Let's create generational wealth. That's the type of woman I want to be with next, and this is definitely stay at the levels and this type of things where I want to settle down with, and that type of woman is not only doing that, just traveling, and so that's why I'm just kind of worrying about things I need to work on and just get my money up, get my credit right, saving up. I'm about to start school full time and then get my education, get my degree in education and psychology. So, and then take psychology classes and own a building for a gym for kids that don't have anywhere to go. So I got a lot on my plate right now for even in a relationship.
All right, for the kids, because kids watch y'all, kids watch this show.
No doubt.
Why is that so important to you?
Growing up, man, I didn't have that no, obviously I did have that, that person you can lean on, but I'd never really just, had that person that would go the extra mile for the next generation, the next youth of kids. And honestly, doing that is better than receiving any type of fund or any type of money or anything like that, giving back to the next generation. That
so far as you wanting to wait to be a husband and all that, like, why is that so important?
For sure. Just finding the right one, just the right one that has the same goals as I do, especially. And also the right one that, let's say we're not having the greatest day of our life. Let's say we're having, both of our bills aren't paid. We don't got no money. We're at both our downfall. Can we still love each other? Can we still work our way up to where we get back up to that level where we want to be? It's good to be high, be on your best with your loved one, but what about it when, let's say y'all going through an eviction, let's say y'all going through heartbreak, or let's say y'all going through, mortgages or funds and y'all don't have it, y'all just don't have the money.
Yeah. So you said you're mother, only child?
Only child, yes sir, brother.
Was father there?
Oh man, yeah, most definitely. Rest his soul. He passed away. Definitely, he tried his best, and he was most importantly, he brought me in this world. Most importantly, he was there for me when he came to my games, man. And every time I seen him, man, I lighted the biggest smile. I could literally have no arms, like have the worst day of my life. And if I see him, man, I'm running to him like he's Santa Claus, man. Yeah. So he tried to be there as much as he can, but obviously as he was coming back in my life, we were in our relationship. He had passed away, and definitely, I'm thankful that he's smiling down on me now.
Yeah, condolences, man.
Yeah, oh man, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, fatherhood is definitely a touchy subject in my life. Growing up only child, and just I want to be that type of father where it's like, like I want to be. My kids get tired of seeing me.
Right. So I thought that would be.
Yeah.
I think that's also a reason as well that you and your father's relationship, why you want to make sure that you got things in order, so you can be the overbearing dad. That's basically what it sounds like. You want to play with him.
I learned that from my mother, though. She had to be a mother and a father. I didn't learn that.
Not learn from your dad.
I feel what you mean. Yeah.
Not from your dad, from the situation.
For sure.
That maybe, that's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
For sure, man. Nah, I'm excited. Like I said, just talk about my story, just talk about everything, man. Like I said, I love that, and it's just raised me to be just like I said, not just my mother, my whole family. Brotherhood. I had they taught me just what's right and what's wrong, and I'm thankful to this day. I ain't had to deal with no consequences, and I'm able to do whatever I can. Not have to worry about kids. Not worried about going to take care of this and that.
And that's what I wanted you to say because they're watching. And that's right there, kids. It's because he get to do what he want right now. He get to plan this life out for his future kids, and that's important. That's very important. So I wanted to get that out right there.
The options are endless. That's how it feels, It's like it feels like you can take on the world, and there's no better feeling. Not saying if you do, have a family at the early age.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But the best way in life is to wait. God said it anyway.
Yes.
God said it anyway. Out of wedlock is not okay. Exactly. So for what you're doing, I really wanted them to notice that your why. You know what I'm saying? And I think your why is important.
Man, you said it's short term, but that's exactly what I meant. Seriously. Yeah.
For sure. So what's up, man? What's up, 16?
Big O.
What's happening?
In the house.
Happening?
Big O. What's your number, man?
On the Wizards?
Yeah.
Number 8.
Yeah, I know. I knew that. I wanted you to say that. My name is 834. That's one of my favorite numbers.
There we go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how'd you get that tall?
Man, so it do come from the family. When you look at my mom and dad, you won't see it immediately because my dad is 6 foot and my mom's about 5'8". It's confusing.
Your mom, 5'8" is kind of tall for a woman.
It is pretty tall for a woman. I agree.
But
no, they were kind of like, I guess, the shorter in their family. My dad's brothers were all like 6'10". I got an uncle. He passed away in a helicopter crash. He had he was 6'7". And like my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side, or like their parents, my mom's parents they're both tall. And so like you don't see it immediately, but there's definitely height in the family.
Yeah, so you're just towering over mom and dad.
Yeah, towering over everybody. My brother's getting a little bit tall, but they ain't gonna be nothing like me.
Right, man.
All right. Yeah.
They're little brothers for a reason, man.
I got a question.
What about LaMelo?
I got a question.
What's up?
Is it difficult being that tall?
You know what? People ask me this a lot, and like it's kind of hard to answer because some days it is difficult, and then the other days it's the best thing in the world. So, like day-to-day life, it does become a struggle. Like ducking under them doors, that hallway I had to walk through, I had to be a little bit like this. Finding clothes, like. Being taller does come with more of a price tag because you got to pay more for everything. I custom order my shoes, like all of that. But it also definitely has its positives. Like number one, basketball.
For sure.
Number two, like it's a lot easier for me to reach things.
How's the weather
grab
out there?
things. It's actually cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's great. But yeah, I love like end of the day though. I'm not gonna sit here and like bash on it because I can't do anything about it. Number one, number two, I got to know how to take it as a gift. Right. That which like is literally what it is. I mean, I believe that this height just really just came from God, and I'm gonna try to use it every day as best as I can to.
So do not tall people get bullied? Like I'm more of a taller person in my class, right?
Yeah.
6'1", average height. Like, do y'all get talked about when you're over everybody? I just because big kids get talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you weird to smaller kids at first?
So I definitely am weird to smaller kids. In middle school, that was when I had my peak height difference with everybody, and I was just taller than everybody already. And so it was harder for me to hang out with the middle school kids because they would all be really like defensive, like they think it's weird.
Be intimidated, probably.
Huh?
Were they like intimidated or something?
Yeah. They were all intimidated for sure.
Yeah.
And so I was in 6th grade kicking it with freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
And like it was cool because one, it made me mature faster, made me realize like what things are right, what things are wrong, but also exposed me to a lot of wrong. You know, high school like freshmen and high schoolers, they want to try everything, and you're in 6th grade seeing that. It wasn't the best, but like, you know, end of the day, I definitely did learn a lot from, you know, like making that adjustment because kids aren't really like, you know.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, with me, man.
I work with kids, so I know how you think. I know that for sure, man. That part.
So Andover.
Yeah, that's where I lived. I lived in Andover from 2021. I guess technically I still live there, but we moved there 2021 from Nebraska.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you're from.
I mean, I lived in Nebraska for 3 years before I moved there from Missouri.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah,
Okay,
St. Louis.
Okay, okay, St.
Yes,
Louis.
sir. But yeah, we moved in 2021. We're Arab, we're Muslim. We didn't really have that community in Nebraska, and so my dad thought it'd be a good idea for like us in our future to move us down to Wichita, where there is that community.
Definitely.
And,
Did that change for you? Did that make you feel more comfortable when that happened?
No, 100%. I did have like, you know, a lot of friends growing up in Nebraska and made a lot of memories there, but it was definitely the best decision my parents ever made to move us down here. And like getting closer to my religion,
Diversity and stuff.
Yep, seeing diversity, being able to be comfortable with who I am. Obviously, as an Arab boy in Nebraska, you know what I mean. It's not the best, but
that's kind of cool. I don't see a lot. I don't hear a lot of people say the good side of moving here.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, it's a lot of
it's
bad
definitely
that
where you
goes
come
on.
from determines that.
Yes.
But,
Okay, that makes sense.
I like it here a lot because it's slower and it gets you. It's a place where like you can just rebuild if you just want to start over.
That's not good.
You don't think so?
Slower is not good.
It's slow. Like where I come from, like Austin is like fast, like really fast paced. Here it's like it's not really slow. It's more like middle, like in that middle ground, like not too fast, not too like a small town, but it's not like Atlanta, Dallas, or Houston. You know?
Yeah,
Still,
right.
you got good reasons and good things that, you know, I hear everybody talk bad about this city.
Man.
I love my city. Let me just say that.
Preach.
Yeah, no,
I love my
Wichita
city.
so
I
much.
think it's a good place to
up.
raise a family. It's cheap and it is slower. Slower.
Not slow, but slower.
Slower. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. Slower. Yeah, because coming from like a bigger town.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
understand. I'm just
It's
clowning.
cool. It's cool, like where you can drive across town and it takes 20 minutes. When Austin, it takes like a whole dang near 2 hours to drive across town, man.
I just moved to
KC, yeah.
I just moved to Kansas City, Lee Summit, Missouri, and so it's like the suburb of KC. But anywhere I gotta go takes forever, and the traffic's always bad. Every time I come back down to Wichita, it's just like
Everything's
I gotta
20
finally take a breath. You know,
I heard Overland Park traffic is terrible.
Oh my god! And I gotta cross through
suburb,
it every damn day to get down here.
Yeah, that suburb is.
terrible.
Oh my god!
Because you gotta go through Overland Park and then Olathe, and then you have Gardner at the end.
God.
I moved to Atlanta years back, probably like when I was 24 or somewhere. And that traffic and what you had to, I had to go so far to get to Walmart that I don't know if I could do that on a regular basis because I'm coming from the slow town.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey man, you trying to play me, man? They ain't gonna use that against me the whole interview now. You know what I mean? I meant slower. I'm about to say, no, I fuck it, man.
Nah, they gonna be in your head in the comments.
Hey, that's
man.
okay. They do it, man. You know what I meant, man.
Nah, you know what it
316 all love, bro.
For
You know
sure that.
but,
I'm just clowning,
My
man.
hometown is always ATX, man. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, rep your shit.
Man,
But,
512.
But yeah, I moved down there, man, and first of all, the speed limit on the highway is 80.
Man, we
You
wish.
know everybody speeds, so you know people going 90, 95.
Yeah.
Like 10 over or something
And
like
then,
that. Yeah.
and I'm from Wichita, so every exit is on the right side. They got exits on the left.
No, that's how it is in KC too. And I get mixed up all the time.
I miss so many turns, so many exits.
I missed my turn coming here. I missed my goal.
But it was on the right side. You know, I go over here and it got 8 lanes. So I'm on way over here and I got to get off this one and I'm going 85 to try to keep up with everybody. So I would have never made it. People, you know what I'm saying? Some people was crossing over, getting the wrecks and everything.
Man.
So, yeah, I understand that, man. Like,
No, I love
It is
Wichita.
Florida, though.
I love Wichita, and I love like the way of life over here. And Casey right now they're hosting the World Cup.
I'm jealous, man.
So no, bro.
Traffic. Yeah.
Oof.
I can imagine.
Traffic, man. Crazy.
Man, I wonder how much a ticket like to the World Cup costs. Like, what's the cheapest ticket? Like,
I don't
it's
think
like the Knicks, where it's like
no.
5,000.
I don't think it's like the Knicks. At all. I think it's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, and they have a lot of fun like events to where like if you can't go to the World Cup and like watch them, like they have a whole bunch of stuff like at the mall. And they'll take shuttle buses to places. It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool.
Off topic, man. I'm mad. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I'm from, like I said, growing up in Texas, man. That game 4, I ain't lose. I lost sleep these last couple nights after that. How you gonna be up 29 points and not?
Hey, let's not bring the negativity.
I'm sorry, man.
Because I'm about to be negative thinking about the Spurs.
I'm sorry, man.
So
I definitely wanted to get there because we are talking about basketball and we are Wichita Wizards, you know, but I want to go. You said little brother. How many siblings? I hear mom, dad. How many siblings?
I got my mom, my dad, and I got 2 little brothers. One's
6'11".
Nah, he's 5'10". No, actually, probably he's 6 foot now. He probably 6 foot.
Okay. Yep.
Probably about 6'2". And
How
then,
tall is he? How old is he?
He's gonna be a sophomore in college, so he's about he's about to be 19.
Okay.
And then I got Lath. Lath's a little rascal. He's about to be a junior in high school, I think. Yeah, junior, and he's about 6 foot, 6'1" already. So
are they here or are they?
Yeah, no, they're both at home right now in Andover.
Yeah.
They both work. They both play sports. Ferris and Lath both played soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, Ferris plays for the semi-pro soccer team over here, Al Medina.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like number 1 in the country, and we go far. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's nice to watch that. And then Lath, he's gonna go D1 for golf.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how like our family's got a basketball player, a soccer player, and a golf player.
dope.
We all started with baseball too. That's the crazy thing, and none of us ended up sticking with it. But yeah.
Now that baseball train I heard is different though. Seriously.
Especially as a pitcher.
What's different about it?
Just like you have to have endurance. You're the only one that's really in motion all game. Like being a pitcher. Baseball is obviously a lot slower of a sport.
Right.
I was outfield, so I was bored out of my ass.
Exactly.
I was outfield, so playing that shit was torture.
When you pitch, you got to be conditioned. You got to really learn how to rehab, and that's why I fell short. Was rehabbing, and you do gotta know how to handle adversity because the whole game is dependent
Everybody's
on you.
watching
Everybody's literally watching you.
Yeah.
That's just how baseball is.
It's like a free throw in basketball. You're the only one playing at that time.
Yep.
You know?
Kicker trying to kick a field goal to win the game.
Everybody's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I didn't play baseball. I think I would have been good at it, but
Yeah, no, I will say though, baseball definitely helped me out a lot, transferring like the mental side of it to basketball. 110, especially being as a pitcher.
You gotta have patience.
You gotta have extreme amount of patience.
Oh my! There's the practices that traumatized me. The 4 or 5 hour practices I used to have in the Texas heat at that.
Yeah.
So if we was in the middle of the summer practicing, right? This was back in 2017 or 2018, and
I quit baseball by then. So never mind.
no, I was still playing. I was participating in Ramadan, where we fast as Muslims. We fast for a month, and that was happening in the peak of summer, the longest days of summer. And so we be having practice out there, middle of the day, temperatures like 105, 110.
Yeah.
I ain't got a drop of water in my mouth, nothing. I gotta wait for that sun to set.
Man.
Yeah, that's determination right there.
Yeah, it is.
But it keeps you disciplined.
It on 110%, bro. Yeah.
I learned a little something about a pitcher today. I never knew that.
Yeah, man.
So what about basketball? When did you learn that you were good? When did you love it?
So yeah, basketball came about really junior year of high school. I had walked in to class and I saw this guy in the front office. His name was Tyler Richardson, right?
Yo,
light-skinned
dude. He used to work at High. Shout out T. Rich.
Shout out Coach Rich.
Coach Rich, you already know, man.
I know Tyler Richardson.
Hey, that's small world.
I know Tyler.
He used to be assistant at Heights while I was there, so and then he went to been the head coach at Central. So
yeah, he was like damn son, like you want to play basketball with me or something? I was like, you know what, like why not? And like I'm new to the school, like I'm fucking 6'10", you know what I mean, like it would be weird for me not to try out
Right.
and play and whatnot. And so I ended up, trying out. Obviously got on the team, started the first game, and just like.
Was it natural? Did it come natural?
It did. It did come a little natural. It was definitely a lot easier for me just because I was taller. But I wasn't used to like the intensity of basketball. I wasn't because even though like baseball practices get hard, basketball practice
Up and down, consistent.
Yeah,
right?
baseball didn't really have no conditioning days like that. And then you get into high school at a 5A school in Kansas with Coach Rich, and you're doing bleacher stadiums and stadium miles all the time.
Goes back to that basketball in shape. That basketball workout is crazy.
But you're also training your mind, and that's really the hardest part.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because you want to give up so bad, but
I wanted to quit so many times.
Oh my gosh, man! If I
we had to run a mile and a half in a certain time, and he would give your time where you supposed to make it. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't give my own shit, and I made it the first time, but boy, if I didn't, I wouldn't have ran it again.
Really?
I probably would have quit.
Oh,
you know?
Was he one of those types of coaches who was like, if you don't make it, you got to keep running,
No,
but you're not
yes.
starting or you're not playing?
No, you have to make it to keep going on with conditioning.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had that.
And I probably wouldn't have quit. I'm not a quitter, but I definitely had attitude. I just ran this, and even if you late a second, you got to run it again. There's a couple people that had to run it again. Lord,
I played with coaches like that. Oh, my God.
I was just about to say we had Coach Murdoch up at Kansas Wesleyan at University of Jordan, and he it was his first year as head coach with us last year, and like conditioning. I remember first conditioning. We started with 2 miles in 12 minutes. Whoever didn't make it, if one person didn't make it, the whole team got to run another 2.
One
I think is
person?
what it was. Yeah, one. And obviously half the people didn't make it, so we had to run more.
Yeah.
And so he just came with that intensity. First practice of the season, we started with a 10 in a minute. I think it was a 10 in a minute, like 10 touches in 1 minute.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yup.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
In 1 minute, and if you didn't make that, you couldn't practice. You just had to sit on the side and watch. We had 4 or 5 people who didn't make. I was about to be one of them by a millisecond, but I made it.
You made that.
But yeah, we had 5 people. He literally like sat him.
Go gadget arm, make it. So tall, I bet you can.
He's probably one of those coaches. He probably told the assistant coach, like, "Hey, make sure they touch the line. Make sure they touch the line."
No.
Make sure,
But-
you knew someone was gonna cheat.
But yeah, man, no, that basketball intensity, like, it's completely different, especially when you got a good head coach like that who really wants to push you.
Yeah.
I would, like you said though, I would have felt some type of way if I actually like didn't make it and he didn't let me practice.
Man.
First practice of the year. That's how we're starting.
No,
Yeah.
literally. But he wanted to test to make sure everybody was in shape. You know,
It was great. It was great. I swear I could play the whole game.
Yeah.
Like I seen that you said, basketball. You wanna give God His praise, basically, because you were blessed with this height.
100%.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, man. Like, end of the day, God's given me a chance to, live. Like, I wake up every morning, I go to bed fine at night, like my head's at rest.
Amen.
So that part of it is already taken care of.
Amen.
I have all this hype, like I said, it'd be just a disservice to not, praise God, like He's allowing me to live with this hype.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way right now, while I'm still young and healthy, is to show Him His praise on the court.
Yeah.
And I mean, like every day for me, it's another challenge. You know what I mean? Trying to like prove that to Him and prove myself that I'm, worthy to play on that court. And yeah, man, like all glory is gonna be to God.
Yeah.
All of it is gonna go straight to God.
Amen.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take advantage of it. That's why I thought it stood out, because I'm tall. I need to do this because this is a gift, actually. It's not a curse to you, so when people use their gift, in the right way, it's dope and it's on purpose. And that's what stood out as well, is that I'm tall, I need to be. And I respect that.
Yeah, man. No, for sure. At the end of the day, like, not all gifts are deserved, and so if I have this gift, I feel like I need to prove like why I deserve this gift.
Yeah.
End of the day.
Facts. So, what's your plans with basketball? Both of you guys, whoever want to go first, what's your plans with it?
For sure, man. Definitely with basketball, obviously continue if I got, as young as I can, continuing to give the game all I got. But definitely I want to get in a coaching role. Just this past year being under a staff, that went all the way to state, learning the idea of coaching, and most importantly, being that architect, being that program builder in that children's life to get them to play at the next level. I know what it takes. I know what it takes, the hard work, the politics in the game, and how to get to that next level. Playing against and playing with those types of guys, D1, NBA caliber guys, I know what it takes to get to that level. And for one, like I said, injuries and COVID obviously ruined that, but I'm thankful God has given me, a new outlook in life and a new route I can really see as a career. And so I really want to get in a coaching role and, take every day at a time, learn more as the game goes and obviously, see where it takes me, definitely. But if I keep playing and I got a chance to go overseas and my body's in health and is in the right place in mind, you best believe I'm a train.
I was gonna ask that.
No doubt.
You led with coaching. It's like, okay, if an opportunity came, are you not open to that? But you said you are.
Extremely. Especially and rightfully so. You don't want to limit your options at 24 years old. You don't want to. If I still have a lot in the game, there's been countless times where I said I'm done, I'm stepping away. I don't even look at it basketball. Right. Next day, and I'm in the gym dunking on people. Next thing, shooting the ball, getting up and down the court. So basketball has its days. So it's just, really my mind is that if that's open, and to God be glory, I'm thankful, I'll take it. But right now, realistically, I just want to get back to the youth and help that next generation get to where I couldn't get. To me, that's more satisfying than me going to the league myself.
Right.
I'm thankful to have that mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Can't say the same about this guy. He gonna go play.
I was gonna say, I hope one day, you end up coaching for me because I really just want to play.
Yes, sir.
I really am trying to plan myself to go far with basketball, as far as I can. I feel like I said earlier, it's the only right thing to do with the height I got. Yeah, like, first of all, this is my first year playing with the Wizards, and this has just been, like, nothing short of amazing. It's been so much fun. Like, these relationships I'm building with these guys, you know what I mean? At the same time, though, it's almost kind of like a JUCO to me, if that makes sense, because I'm really.
I know how you feel.
I'm really just trying to take it up another level, go overseas, explore over there, play with teams over there, sign some contracts, and see how far I could go with that. If I could go even farther than just that. Right now, my goal is, like, in this very moment, is to win Saturday, because Saturday gonna set us up for sure.
One day at a time.
And like, continue, like, growing my game, like, expanding, my game, and I also have a few, like, off court goals with that. I take basketball as, kind of like a thing to clear my mind. When I step on the court, I don't think of anything. I don't think about the stresses. I don't think about the bills. I don't think about, like, anything wrong in the world. All I think about is just basketball. And so I love, like, being able to take basketball as a break. I also love that basketball can teach me how to be a man in the game. It teaches you how to be disciplined.
In which ways?
It teaches you how to be disciplined. It teaches you how to, control yourself, control your emotions, control how you act. It teaches you how to face adversity. And those are all things that, as a man, you're going to have to, deal with outside of basketball. It just everybody's dealt with
you could not be having the worst shooting day of your life, man.
Yeah,
but what can you do? What other things can you do to win the game? What can you do? It could be diving on a loose floor, getting an offensive rebound, taking a charge. Like, basketball is all bigger than scoring, so it's like you got to push past that adversity and do things that you can do that lead to winning. So
a team is special.
Yeah,
team is very addicting. Like, you can get used to being on a team. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like y'all love y'all team.
100%.
And
sounds like we've been playing with each other for years.
No, for real. Like,
and it shows on the court, though. That trans over to the court. Like, when you're together and you actually like your teammate and you actually want him to be good too.
Yeah.
That's some of the best. The Knicks now.
Yep, literally.
Let's go to there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Knicks.
Yep.
Oh, we on that
How we
Spurs.
feel
We on that top. Hey,
How do we feel about the whole series?
hey, man. First and foremost, man, they shouldn't have threw. Y'all seen how they threw that egg at Wemby as he was leaving Game 4
I
to the
did not
bench?
see that.
Oh man, you got to see that.
Yeah, they threw an egg at Wemby when he was walking to his hotel
After they lost, it was after that day. I've hated the Knicks fans since.
Oh yeah, I seen them beating up Spurs fans.
Yep,
jerseys on and just beating them up for no reason.
That's what I was.
New York, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I was gonna say
Come
that
on.
would as bad as people like think Wichita is. Nothing like that would ever happen if like the NBA Finals was over here. I just know.
No.
But I was gonna say
Even OKC wasn't doing that last year. OKC,
Right.
Yeah, I'm a big Wemby fan. Like I love watching him play. I learn a lot of things from him. If he doesn't win this chip, he doesn't win it. But end of the day, I really don't want to see that championship land in New York with how they're acting. Just straight up.
Man, I'm with you. I'm
up.
going on record. Fuck it. I'm going on record. Like, of New York, and I think they're gonna win, but we're never gonna hear the end of
it.
No.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be like
Fat
it's
Joe
gonna be like
gonna
the
talk. Fat Joe himself.
Stephen A. Smith.
And Stephen A. Oh my God, and he hate the Cowboys, so he's gonna talk about the Cowboys and about the Knicks.
Charles Barkley gonna say something about them San Antonio women.
I love them churros.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like I think they deserve it as far as the players.
No, if y'all watch
And that coach.
yeah.
I love Mike Brown.
Yeah.
I really like him.
I saw this thing on Instagram about how Mike Brown was receiving backlash when he got fired from the Kings. He was receiving backlash for his criticism on Fox at the end of a game. Like he had a hard closeout, which drew a foul.
Because he used to coach Fox.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At the Kings. And then like you look at Game 4 and Fox. Like you could say Fox threw the game away when he went up for that layup instead of dribbling the ball.
I've been losing sleep over that. That's the reason why I've been losing sleep.
I didn't understand it. And I thought it was a foul too on
It
OG.
was.
I thought it was
I thought it was OG foul, but I'm with you. It's like dribble the ball out and make them foul you, go to the uncontested free throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Same 2 points.
And Fox is like an 80-90% free throw shooter too, so he's not a bad
didn't
shooter.
He's a veteran.
why he
He's a
took it.
vet on the team.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And then he missed that shot too.
Oh.
For them, the little pull up. I didn't understand that. Why was he taking it?
Yeah.
For me, if I was Mitch,
Mitch Johnson, yeah, head coach, yeah.
that last second shot, I'm going down low, and I'm gonna put the pressure on the refs.
Because they didn't even
every
get a
time.
shot up. They didn't even get a shot up that last shot. Yeah.
And the time before, Fox did something, didn't know what he wanted to do, and kind of just pulled up.
Yeah.
Probably like 18 foot.
But if you watch the film, he'll literally he'll try to go past a man. He'll go past his man, but the guy will bite, and he'll literally do a back, like between the legs, back.
And just
back
pull
cross.
up.
Pull up. Every time.
I didn't understand. Like,
I wasn't watching the film.
we got 7-5 down there.
Yes.
We're trying to get the ball to him, and even on the game, forget when Wemby took the 18-footer. I didn't agree with that either. So some of it, I think, is coaching.
Oh yeah, Game 1.
It's his first time being here too.
Finals.
You know what I'm saying? So
You can't go 76 points in the first and 30 in the second. you
right.
know?
Even I saw another coaching error. To me, I play basketball all my life. I've been in it. When Wemby threw the ball to Castle, hit his back, right?
Yep.
9.5 seconds to go
Yeah.
to win the game, right? Call the timeout. You had a timeout. You can set up a play. You have a cheat code in 7-5. I'm going to win and lose with that. I'm not going to. We need this game right now. I don't know if I would have trusted them to no timeout. 9.5. Let's figure it out. This is their first time being here.
Yeah.
So for me,
Some of them are barely able to drink. So
they're babies. So I would have been timeout, and then I'm going to win and lose with Wemby. He has to touch the ball, and I think he has to touch it closer to. I know he can shoot, but he's just so tall, and then you got to put pressure on the refs at this time. Yeah, and then you put pressure on the refs at that time. Like
Exactly, because them players got to cross. You see, if you watch the film, like everybody, I hope everybody in the comments watch this film. If you watch the film, I've been watching the last 2 days. You see, Cat is literally holding Wemby. as he's moving or trying to set a screen or as he's trying to go and get a rebound.
Have you seen the picture of
when he
Wemby's
keep holding
arm?
him like this?
Yes. He about to break
But he's been
somebody.
doing that all season, all playoffs. And it's a vet move. I get it, but we got
I ain't
100
see that.
cameras in here.
Yeah, exactly.
He does it every time, too.
I thought it was just me.
Have you seen
No.
Wemby's arm? They took a picture of Wemby's arm, and you could just see all the scars on it, all the scratches.
He does it
gets.
every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was from Cat. And
I can
the season
imagine.
before it's from Harnstein.
Rudy Gobert.
And
You can't
Rudy.
forget Rudy.
Yeah.
He'll grab and then it's slick, but I see it. Even when they don't call it, I see it. I'll be like,
Yeah, and it was brutal. It was more brutal with OKC because you had Chet and Harnstead, and then Jalen Williams off the bench. Man, them guys there.
Yeah, they were.
Oh man, R.I.P. Chet, man. I hope he's doing well. Man, no offense, man. I hope he's doing.
hey man, I think he just bowed down from the challenge.
Oh man, because
He
he
didn't
still
want
played.
no parts of winning.
He really didn't have no fight.
Like, at
Really
all.
didn't.
They want to guard, and then when Wemby guarded him, you didn't want to go score on him. I'm like, go score. Shut
Yeah.
up.
I was disappointed in that because I was looking forward to the matchup. They've been playing for years against each other.
USA, France.
And Wemby been wanting to get some get back on him.
Yeah.
And he got the get back, but the guy just bowed down from the challenge so bad that I was kind of disappointed in him.
Yeah, for
I don't
real.
know. I got to see you get back here.
Oh, yeah.
Go against him. Because I see you scream and yell and flex against everybody else. But when this guy came, you shrunk.
100%.
You shrunk.
Yeah, man.
Like if you literally go back and watch the film, as soon as Jet has the ball and Wemby's guarding him, he is like his mental, his soul is gone.
Yeah, he just dished it.
It was around that third and fourth quarter in Game 7. It was just I just memorized that. I keep memorizing so play because it shows like you take the soul out of
Well,
somebody.
he took what, 4 shots the whole game?
Yeah.
The whole game.
The whole game, 4?
Yes.
I remember one time Wemby was out, and I think he had got a dump off and a dunk.
Yep.
And he,
I remember
like,
watching
what?
that. Yeah.
The guy is on the bench.
Yeah.
Wait till he's out
He's
here.
out. It was last year when
there
they
was
won the
none of
ring,
that.
right?
You know
Yeah.
you got to get this smoke. Quit running from it. Everybody's watching you too. And he ran from it, so I got to see him.
I mean,
back
but like I
in
said,
that
it was
space.
around last year when they was winning the ring and stuff. They was going crazy and stuff. So
Yeah.
the momentum was on their side.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So I could see why he did. You know,
Yeah.
but then, I was around that time actually because that was when he had that blood clot and stuff, right?
Yeah, with Wemby, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, just the bounce, and that goes back to the adversities that our Wizards team that we go through, man. You know, my verse right here says James 1:12. Blessed are those, that endure adversity. You know, the reason why we say that is because in life you're always gonna have that type of fallback, or you're all that that mountain you have to climb.
Facts.
You can't look at it and say, oh, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why me? You have to be, what can I do to gain and grow from it? You know, and that's how you got to see life, and that's how all of our players, Wizards, going back on that topic, that's how we all see. Whenever we have a bad practice, we missing shots. What can you do to bounce back next?
That was my next segment.
Oh man, I'm getting ahead of schedule. I'm sorry,
No,
bro.
you're doing good because you just
sorry.
lead me right there.
I appreciate it,
So
bro.
now we're in a part of this interview. We want to talk about the Wizards and why Wizards for you, and what do you see with the team?
Yeah, okay, I'll start this.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So, I mean, first of all, I heard about the Wizards, like, pretty much right when I moved here. I, saw their posts. I had a teammate in college who played with the Wizards, too. And so, like, he'd post about them. And all I saw was just, like, fun, high competitive basketball. And then...
And champions.
Yep, champions. Yep, straight up. And then a couple months ago, I got a random text from Keon, who I didn't really know at the time. He had saw me just getting shots up at the gym, and got my handle. And he asked me if I wanted to come to practice and see what. He said the coaches wanted to see what I was about.
That's
And
the
I was
same
like,
thing he told me.
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? All right, I'll go. I'll do it.
Come on.
And immediately just like built connections with all the guys, had a good practice, loved the coaches, like loved meeting Mark. And before I knew it, it wasn't like I was just with a basketball team. I was with a whole family, like
real, man.
built a lot of connections really quick. And I mean, man.
Even off the
Wizards-
court, just-
Yeah, exactly. The Wizards, man, it's more than just a basketball team. We're really we're really entertainment, like family, like we're a whole brotherhood out here.
Yeah.
And we got some sisters too with our cheerleaders, man. For
Shout
real.
them out. Shout out, lady cheerleaders on the day, man. I had to put that on out there. Shout out, man. You know they bring the
they're
energy.
great people too. We're all just like really like good grown men who like have a lot on our plate, but still make time to perform and chase this championship. Which is what I was gonna say about what I see with us. I see like endless potential. Straight up endless potential. We have IQ, we have vets, we have young athletes.
That will to not lose, man. That gutter, man.
That's what I say.
We all come from different parts.
I seen grit with the team, and then I seen camaraderie. Like I do see that in y'all. Like y'all really fuck with each other.
No, 100%.
And I think that's why champs. I think that's why you become a champ.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but it makes it fun.
Definitely not
makes
overnight.
It easier.
Yeah, definitely not overnight for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of roads and a lot of Great Wall wasn't built overnight.
Right,
and it describes our season. Over time, we started getting closer and we started kind of seeing each other, trusting each other more off the court as we were on the court. Because it's so cool. It's easy.
It translate.
It translate. I was just about to say
trust
that.
them off. It translates there, and then the chemistry. Once you build it, sometimes you just got that chemistry, but sometimes you got to build it. And I see chemistry with the team.
This is my first year playing with the Wizards after they got their back-to-back championships. And so obviously, when you're looking at me, it's like, how am I going to help this team get to that third championship in a row?
20 shots tomorrow.
20 shots tomorrow, exactly.
30 points, 20 rebounds.
It's coming. But man, like that's really just my goal with this team right now is to help us get that third championship. I don't want to be like a pickup that didn't really matter at the end.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And so as much as I could do to like lay it all on the court for you guys and for us, for the city.
Sure. I put on for my city. Hey, Jeezy stick to I was listening to Jeezy on the way here.
I was too.
I was like, you already know, man. I still listen to that type of music, man. But that's real. That's real. But
What about you, man? Like, how'd you get here?
For sure.
I think you spoke on it a little bit earlier.
I'm going back on that. Keon Chaney, like I said, around the time I heard about the Wizards. I had good friends, Curtis Prophet, June Murdoch. June, for sure, I was really in contact, not in contact, but I was looking him up, going professional after winning their championship and stuff. So around the second year, around this time, around a month ago, Keon texted me. He was like, yeah, have a great opportunity, good coach. Time before Patton. I went to one workout. We did a lot of work, and most importantly, I laid it all out there and, did my thing. And, being that coach at the time, to this day, I'm still close with him. And he saw what I could do. He saw what I could bring to the program, and the rest was history. Shout him out. He got me that confidence. He made me that guy, that's if I miss a shot or if he told me that the first workout. And you just seen how athletic I was. And I was frustrated missing shots and 3-on-3, getting up and down. And he just realized, like, the athleticism, the grain, and the grit is there, but it's all about what can you do mentally. Yeah. And that's stuck with me to this day, and I don't think to this day I haven't been as stressed, even just outside of the court. And it just goes back to what, my brother right here, Omar, said, basketball with this Wizards organization, it's bigger than basketball. And one thing that I love about it and about our team is that when one of us is having their night, one of us is having their spotlight in their moment, we're cheering each other on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not that type of team where it's like if one guy out, we're not a one-man team.
Those are the best teams, man.
Yeah, man. Like if I tell my guys every day, man, I'm gonna cheer y'all on this bench, man, while I'm injured or doing something else, man. It's satisfying to me seeing y'all do y'all thing more than doing what I do. So I love it. But other than that, like I said, just last year playing for the Wizards, dominating, doing my thing, winning back-to-back. Crazy story. Last game last year, I decided to go to the military, go to the Navy. Didn't work out. Obviously, glad I came home. Had an injury and everything like that. And came home around August. I was getting mail that they won their second championship. To God, I'm thankful, man, for that. So I just wanted to, coming back home from that military experience, getting back in the district, getting my life back, getting my health back.
Yeah.
I told myself, there's one goal, and there's one goal in mind. I want to win a three-peat with this team. I left, and I want to finish what I started. So that's why I was motivated than ever to train, get back into the season, find the right guys. And then when they said this guy was coming in, I was like, it was around the time I was injured. That was around the time I was injured. I had a sprained ankle at the time during the practice, and they told me about him, and I was like, oh, man, I can't wait to get with this guy. High-low action going to be insane. The amount of rebounds we're going to get in. So I was just trying to train as much as I can. This year has been nothing but injuries and a lot of personal stuff I'm dealing with, man. But if it wasn't for, you know, Mark, Patton, and brothers right here, man, I would literally wouldn't even be at this interview right now. I'd be depressed right now.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
So PC, man. Let me know a little bit about PC. What do you feel about your coach? I love PC.
Where do I start, man? Oh, I don't know where to start. All right, I'll start, man. But I'm gonna be real. This goes farther. My relationship with me and PC, it goes farther than the Wizards. So I moved up here in 2017. We moved up here. My mother, him and her, they just clicked because they worked at the same middle school. They taught at the same middle school together. And I'm growing up, you know, he's always kept me, you know, like my posts and kept me motivated in life in general, stuff like that. And then fast forward years later, you know, I seen him at a workout, you know, our first practice actually. Yeah. I'm like, what you doing here, man? Like, what you doing here? You spectating? Chatting it up, joking. He's like, nah, I'm just watching y'all, man. I was like, oh, do your thing, man. And then, you know, 2 or 3 practices later, find out he's a coach. And I'm like, oh, like, am I dreaming? And so,
right.
I'm going to be real. Him as a coach, if I can describe him one way, man, that dude there, he's not only just a motivator, but he's the type of coach that will literally run through a brick wall for you and vice versa. He'll run through 100 brick walls for you.
He cares.
He cares, and it goes farther than basketball. But on the court, man, he'll be on your man. Stick you there. So I'm definitely thankful for it.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I walked into practice first time, and you know, met PC and met Mark, like really just not knowing what to expect, and like the best that I could have expected, like PC and Mark just overdid it to the max, and like PC's had his, you know, foot all the way down on the pedal, like since day one.
Like 11 toes down, not even.
He's got both feet on that pedal, but like
he said it like it is, you know.
No, for real. On the court, you know, like especially in games, like his intensity definitely gets us going. Like our energy is just always up whenever, you know, like he's getting us going. And off the court, man, he's really like, you know, an uncle to us. He's really another father to us. You know, like. He just gets us right, you know. We'll have stuff at his house, like we're playing events, and man, he's definitely a big supporter, like on and off the court.
And we need a coach like that. That's someone that's like, we're not just basketball players. We're not just basketball players. We're like sons.
No, you look at other teams. You look at other teams that we play, and you could just tell like these guys are just like
playing.
They're just playing. They're just players to them.
They don't have that chemistry.
It's not an organization all the way. And that goes to my thing. What I was saying off air. I believe Mark's spirit and what his vision with this. You know, I talked to him and I heard his vision, and he brought it here on purpose.
I watched that podcast, by the way. I did.
Thank you. He brought it here on purpose, and I think the 2 championships and the 3rd one to come is only a testament to that. You know, you have to have a great leader to have anything. You know, your head is. That's the leader of your body. You gotta have your head on straight for your body. You know what I'm saying? Mind first, right?
Architect.
You know, so.
And I mean, PC and Mark, like they go out of their way to help us out. They got us. They
have a good rapport too. Like you see them together, you can tell that they're locked in.
Yeah, exactly. You know they got us all types of resources. They got us at iCryo. Man.
Hey, shout out iCryo, man. You know I gotta shout them out, man. I wouldn't be back. They help us out, give us that sessions, give us that care, that customer service that makes us want to come back. You know, and we want to shout out to them, man, for sure. Hey, and also shout out Colin, man. He's the one that told us we can get that free sessions, get that. So shout out to my boy. He's on the team too.
Colin
Price, you know,
Number 4, right?
Yes, sir.
That's my dog.
The aggressive hound.
Hey, I didn't know Colin played in Tunisia and went overseas and stuff like that.
He's a track runner too, ain't he?
Yep.
I think I seen him on TV running track.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's from Texas. So you know, the track runs in his veins. You know, I already knew that.
I think I seen him on TV running, and he was like, "Yeah, you probably see me." I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
That's something
unless you got a twin that you don't know about, it was you, you know, and he was pretty good at that as well, you know. So,
but yeah, man, like end of the day, like it's. Everybody's trying to pitch in something with, you know, Colin pitching in iCryo.
Not just Coach Patton, it's just Catfish Grill cooking for us.
All the time.
Yeah, so just stuff like that we like to plan, man. Just like stuff like just get us what can we do like that's non-basketball related, but we can just still have that chemistry to where it translates to the court. So that's the benefit.
It's going to. And it's going to.
Yeah.
Last thing, man, I want to let y'all.
That's the last thing I'm
Yeah. But you know you can come back. This is y'all's. We're locked in together. So whenever you want to say anything, come on back. You know. But I want you to give the people your name, your number on the team, and your social.
No doubt. I'll start first. I'm Jaxon Pillich. I'm number 10. The high flyer, not only just the high flyer, but the team first guy that will, no matter what, run through a brick wall for this organization and these guys, and not only on the court, but in life. So pray for us as we go for this, not only this three-peat, when we go for this three-peat, and most importantly, thankful to be a part of this organization, and I'm blessed every single day to call myself a Wizard. So,
yeah, man. I vouch for that. He is definitely a brick wall runner.
Yes.
Yeah, no. My name's Omar Alsmadi. I'm number 8 with the Wizards. They like to call me Big O.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to the O.
Yeah, that Instagram is Omar Alsmadi _.
Sure.
You'll see me with the Wizards in the background. And, yeah, man, I mean, kind of like what he said, you know, we all got the same goal here. We got to get that three-peat, and it starts, you know, with tomorrow. We got a big game, so tune in on that. It'll be played in Heston. If you can make the drive, it's only 40 minutes up north.
Yep.
Make it. If not, support us, and, you know, be there for us as we head to playoffs.
No doubt. One game at a time, man. First and importantly.
Man, I just want to thank them for coming by, supporting the Bluroom.
Hey, shout out the Bluroom, man.
Shout out Bluroom, man. We appreciate you, man.
Always, man. Good luck on the season. Good luck on your knee.
Thank you, brother.
You know
I'm praying it's nothing serious, man. Because I want to, you know, whether it's something serious or not, man. You know, I definitely want to play through it and win this team this third chance. Even if it's not playing, if I got to be on the bench, I want to be somewhere involved, man. I don't care if I have to play limited minutes. I just want to be there for you guys, man. I'll tell you, I'll do whatever it takes, man.
For sure. Well, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is
Appreciate
the Bluroom.
Yep. Shout out.
We got a lot of things coming.
Shout out Wichita Heights girls basketball too. My bad.
Hey, no, you good. You good. Shout out to Mama.
Shout out Mama Pillich. You know, I thank you every single day for not only showing us out. Shout out Naria Hall as well, Shauna Jones, and new member on the Heights staff as well. My brother Justice Lyman as well. So you know that whole crew right there is a family love environment that's also like the Wizards. So I'm thankful to be part of that and thankful for this podcast.
And that's a wrap, and we got to give it to them. But before we do, say it with me. Yo. No, we ain't stopping. As long as we stay clocked in, we can't lose.